team in the FIH Pro League because in a 9-goal thriller that we have witnessed in Antwerp, Belgium have managed to beat India 6-3. And it all came about thanks to some very attacking hockey from both the sides, but Belgium having total control. And with this loss now, India have lost for the seventh straight time in the European leg of the FIH Pro League. And they're realistically staring at a 0-8 situation when you have to look at the men's hockey team. It was a double whammy because even the women's hockey team managed to lose 1-4 to Belgium. For the women's team, it is now sheer panic stations because another loss tomorrow, and with other results, if the other teams win, the women's team could be relegated in the FIH Pro League. So the women's team are facing a situation where they could be relegated. On the other hand, the India men's team, what a match it was. I mean, at the very first point, Belgium had taken the lead, but the India men's team somehow held their defense, and heading into the second half, 2-0 up, Belgium had already managed it with Alexander Hendricks once again hurting India in a big, big way. But then came a fantastic counter-attack from India. Dilpreet, and looking at their combo, Dilpreet, Amit Rohidas and everybody else, they managed to make it 2-2. But then Belgium in the fourth quarter, it was an absolute goal fest with Tom Boone and Alexander Hendricks yet again scoring in a big, big way. Tom Boone, on the other hand, he became the leading goal scorer in one season of the FIH Pro League. And because of that now, Belgium went 5-2 up. India got one back with Amit Rohidas when he made it 5-3. But after that, India had a very desperate ploy when they got in Suraj Karkera as an out-and-out player, and the goalkeeping was just exposed. The game was sealed when Germanpreet had a slip up inside the circle area, and with that, there was one particular goal that was scored, and it became 6-3 in favor of Belgium. So today's loss is the seventh straight loss that India have had in the FIH Pro League. Look at it. Two losses to the Netherlands, two losses to Argentina, two to Australia, and looking at this particular loss that they have had now to Belgium, the chances of India, luckily the men's team aren't fighting for relegation because Ireland are relegated. That is the one thing we can say. But Belgium have avoided a third loss in 1 week. And second straight, if you look at it, 6-3, when you look at it, the score line that has happened in the Pro League when it involves Belgium. So, Belgium, Australia, Netherlands are all there still fighting for the Pro League title. Remember, Netherlands have finished their Pro League campaign. They have ended with 35 points from 16 games. But Australia and Belgium can very well catch up with them. For India, if they have a 0-8 scoreline in Europe, there will be serious questions over what is going to happen to them because the World Cup in August will be held in Netherlands and Belgium. So, how there was one question that was there. What's wrong? How can they lose seventh straight game? Harsh, I really don't know how to answer that because in each there is a certain common trend. They don't convert their penalty corners that often. They concede goals in the fourth quarter. You look at all the 7 losses. Check out the fourth quarter. I am sure India has conceded goals at the very last moment to ensure that they have lost. So really not good signs for Indian hockey when you look at it. And tomorrow is the final game for India in the FIH Pro League. Can they win one game and ensure that they finish their Pro League campaign on a high? Or if they make it 0-8, there will now be serious concerns over Harmanpreet Singh's side heading into the World Cup. And Harman, he is injured, Arnab Sharma, he was injured. He's been on-off playing certain games. He missed a couple of games because of an injury. Today, I don't know what's happened with him. There's no confirmation as to why Harmanpreet didn't play. So, tough times for Indian hockey. They are continuing. Let's hope that they can bounce back in the last game that'll happen tomorrow at Antwerp. Thank you so much, folks, for joining us for this video. Subscribe to Sports Today for all the latest news and analysis.